First, I want to start by saying thank you guys so much for the support on the last video. My girlfriend and I were over the moon seeing how many people this guide helped. We truly didn't expect this kind of attention towards the video since we are a very small channel. That being said, thank you guys for all the support, but now let's get into what we're going to be talking about today. I've seen many tips and tricks videos on Warframe, but I find that the best advice are all spread apart on different videos, so my girlfriend and I took it upon ourselves to make a guide targeted at new players who may still fall for these traps early on in the game, so let's not waste another second and let's jump into it. The first thing on the list that we're going to be taking a look at is how to save yourself a lot of platinum at the price of patience. What I mean by this is not giving in to buying new Warframe and weapon slots, since they can be obtained from Norris Nightwave challenges for free. As seen on screen, the Nightwave station is located at the front hub of your orbiter, where you can see the various rewards and challenges needed in order to obtain these rewards. Not only can you save platinum on Warframe and weapon slots, but you can also get essential items like Orc and Catalyst for your weapons, which increase its mod capacity from 30 to 60. Not to mention the multiple forma bundles, which can become pricey due to them being used in large quantities. However, in case you aren't in a dire need of these items, Norris Nightwave can also award you with various cosmetics for your Warframes, such as Ephemeris, but can also grant operator skins and customization items for your pets like Kuvros and Kabats. Also, in case you feel like you don't have enough time, each season has varying lengths that can last up to several months, and a countdown timer will appear when the current season has 2 weeks remaining, so don't worry and take your time. Of course, this won't replace you having to still buy Warframe and weapon slots with platinum, but will save you that little bit extra for when you next need it.
The next thing on the list can be obvious to some, but can go right over people's heads if they aren't careful, which is buying weapons and Warframes using platinum when there is a much cheaper and cost-effective way to still get what you want. Instead, what you'll want to do is figure out which weapon or Warframe it is you want, then make your way towards the front of your ship and to the market bench, where you will be able to instead buy the blueprint for said weapon or Warframe. Now, once you've found the weapons that you want, you can click on the item and there will be two options. One to buy straight out with platinum, or the better way, for credits. The process will be the exact same for Warframe blueprints. Of course, not all weapons and Warframe blueprints are purchasable, but the few that are can save you hundreds, if not thousands, of platinum. Once purchased, you will be able to view your blueprint at the middle of your ship at the Foundry, where you can craft your weapon as well as see the resources required to build said weapon. This is also a great way to rank up your mastery by building weapons for cheap and leveling them up. You can only do this once per weapon, so if you have a duplicate weapon, you won't gain any new mastery. The third tip is going to be something that confused me personally when I started playing Warframe and could easily be overlooked by new players. When I first started playing Warframe, I found myself only using the Foundry to build one item at a time, which resulted in me burning out and just waiting for the timer to complete to receive my weapons and Warframes. This resulted in me spending most of my platinum on rushing items in order to be able to build another blueprint, up until my boyfriend saw me do this and told me that I could build as many items as I wanted to, without limitation. This tip may seem trivial to some, but this little piece of advice saved me tons of platinum, and increased my Foundry's efficacy, and it can do the same for you as a new player.
Operator, my Foundry system has completed a build. Gun! Foundry has items for you, Operator.
The final tip on this list that I would like to share is where new players can go to level up their newly acquired gear. Starting off here, you can see me equipping the weapon which I would like to level, then subsequently removing all other weapons from my Warframe. What this does is it increases the affinity gain for that specific weapon, since affinity in Warframe is spread among all of your weapons in Warframes, so the less you bring, the faster you'll level up. Once you have your desired weapon, you can go ahead and mod it to your liking, then bring it to the front of your ship towards navigation, where you'll be able to start the mission that we are going to be taking a look at today. Once you're ready, you can go into your navigation and look for the planet Sedna. There you will find the mission called Hydron at the top of the mission nodes. Sometimes nightmare missions are held on this mission node, but you can just ignore that and go straight to the defense. When you arrive, you can complete this mission like any other defense mission. Head over towards the objective and take out any enemies you see. Once again, the more the better. Another good thing to keep track of is the affinity share radius at the top of your screen, since the more players are near you, the more affinity you can gain, since affinity is also shared among players. So you can gain subsequent affinity from enemies they have also taken out. Now all you have to do is just complete the mission and see the affinity roll in. One thing I would like to add is that I had an affinity booster while doing this mission, but it can work just as well without. The affinity gain here is from just 5 waves of Hydron, but you can keep fighting until wave 15, which I find to be the best spot to leave if you have a decent group.
Those are all the tips and tricks that we would like to share for today. If you would like more videos like this, please let us know in the comments.
Also, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if this guide helped you guys out, and it also lets us know if you guys like this style of video. But that is all the time that we have for today. I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching this video, but until next time, peace.